Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I'm gonna be talking about something that I've been struggling with for a while now, and I noticed the problem, but I kind of pushed it aside and told myself it wasn't a problem. So I received a comment a few weeks ago, I think it was, and at first I was a little offended or something like that, and then I really took the time to go back and look at old pictures and compare my hair with what it used to look like, and the person was completely right. So if you are interested in hearing more about my hair struggles and how I'm gonna deal with it and how I got to this point, then keep watching. Alright, so for this video, I'm going to be talking about my problem areas. I think a lot of us naturals have some kind of problem area with our hair. Some kind of struggle, I should say. And for me, it is right here, like my temple area. Since I've been transitioning, I noticed that the area was really thin, like really thin. And at first I just talked myself out of it, saying it's okay, you know, because my relaxed hair is breaking off and the new hair, my curly hair, is coming out, so that's just the way it is. So like I said in the intro, I got this comment on one of my older videos. This young lady, being very sweet of course, pointed out the area again, and I decided to go and look back at old pictures, and I'll insert some pictures in this video for sure. But looking back at my pictures from when I was much younger, before I got a relaxer and even after I got a relaxer, the area was definitely not that bad. Like it's bad. Well, it was bad, but I'm gonna share with you the things that I did that I think really contributed to me losing so much of my edges and this problem area, you know, what caused it. So the main thing is, you know, when you become natural, you want to do all these really slick back styles, and you want your hair to be nice and wavy, so you're doing all these buns and puffs and all these high tight ponytails. And of course, like if you see my tutorials with an updo, with me brushing up my hair, me just slicking my hair with my hand with the gel is perfectly fine, but I always take it a step further and use a brush to really brush it smooth. And recently I purchased another boar bristle brush that is actually coarser than the brush that I had before, and of course that didn't help at all. So of course, me always doing these slick back styles on this area, the sides mostly, it definitely didn't help my problem area, it made it worse. Alright, so I'm not trying to say that doing updos are gonna cause your edges to fall out. That's not the case. But if you continue to do it and you're wearing these high, tight ponytail and you let it stay in your hair for days and days at a time, that's really not good. And like I said, I've been doing this since I was transitioning, which was like 4 or 5 years ago. When I did the big chop, most of my styles was like something brushing my hair back. It was usually a puff or some updo, and it had to be slicked down with a brush. Yeah, so that's just my advice. If you notice your edges thinning out, try to avoid those high and tight ponytails. And if you want to do those styles, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Just be mindful that your hair doesn't have to be super tight. If you don't need to use a brush, don't use a brush, or if you feel the need to use a brush, use the softest brush you can find, even a baby brush. I used to watch this YouTuber on here. She would use baby brush to slick back her hair, and her hair was, you know, there's no difference. It was still slick. So just use a very, very soft brush. Even on my edges now, I'm using like a really soft toothbrush instead of the brush that I was using before, which was really coarse. Alright, so I'm gonna be telling you what I'm doing to regrow my problem areas. So for the past couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, I've been doing a lot of protective styles like this. If you haven't seen my video for this style, I'll link it up below, above or below, or both, whatever. Yeah, so I've been doing this. Like you see, my hair is not like slicked back at all, but it doesn't look too crazy either. And I'm gonna tell you what I do to kind of tame my edges. Okay, so if you haven't been following this hair challenge, I will link the other 2 videos that I did before this one. You can go back and watch it. It's still not too late to join, I guess. If you're still interested in the challenge, just comment in the first video, watch the video, and you'll understand what you need to comment. But I'm gonna be sharing with you my now regimen. So in the first video, I mentioned that I was gonna follow this experimental regimen to see if, you know, if it fixed a lot of my hair problems. And I found out that after doing deep conditioning more often, that I didn't really have a struggle with my hair anymore. So that was really my problem. I needed to incorporate deep conditioning in my routine. I didn't have to blow out my hair like I thought to really keep it detangled or whatever, because now, even in its curly state, it's still very easy for me to detangle, and that was such an issue for me a few months back. And like I said, that's because of one thing that I changed. One thing, I decided to go back to doing my deep conditioning, and my hair feels completely different, you guys, completely different. So I hope you notice the change in your hair. Even if you also came up with an experimental regimen and you found out, like, I really don't need to do this and this anymore, I can go back to doing this, then go ahead and tweak those things in your regimen. Like I said, this challenge is to find out what works for your hair, what works best on your hair. So don't continue to do something if you notice it's not working. That doesn't really make any sense. But anyways, let me show you the products that I'm using now, and tell you how I do my edges now. So the game changer in my regimen, like I mentioned in the second video, I think it was, is my Shea Moisture Superfood Complex 10-in-1 Renewal System. This is my new and favorite deep conditioner. This stuff is amazing. So I do my apple cider vinegar rinse first. Apple cider vinegar and water, half and half mix. That's how I cleanse my hair. I don't use shampoo. And then after that, I add this and I let it sit on my hair for, I don't know, for a while. And then after that, of course, I keep my water bottle handy. This thing is like, my hair loves water. So I use my water, I use my castor oil, my Jamaican black castor oil. And I've been using this. I've had this for years and years. I've been using this product. It's really good. Really good. And I either use this or I can change it up and use the Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture. They're both by Shea Moisture. So to style my hair, like I said, on wash days I just do medium twists. They are not neat whatsoever except for the front. And that's because I keep it covered, or I twist it and take it out. That's just the back, and put it up in a ponytail or a tuck style, something like that. But I've been kind of lazy the last couple weeks, and it's just been in twists, and I've been doing this style every day over and over and over again. So if I want to style my hair, if I want to add a little bit of my Eco Styler gel, then I'll go ahead and do that using my softer, much softer toothbrush to do my edges. And I definitely see the difference, like it's not snagging my hair, so that's good. And so my mom's kind of a product junkie. So she purchased this product. I was telling her I was trying to grow out my edges, and she told me about this product that Shea Moisture carried, and she bought it for me and my little sister. So it's called Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow and Restore Edge Treatment with shea butter, peppermint, and keratin. And this is what it looks like. So it's like it smells really good. It's like a firm jelly consistency. So I've been using that with my my toothbrush at nights to kind of slick back my hair, and I tie it down, and when I wake up my hair is shiny, it's still in place, like it looks really good. So I'm kind of surprised. I like that product. So I'm gonna see if it actually helps to regrow my edges. I'll probably come back and do an update video after a while, because you know it's gonna take a while for my hair to grow out. But I think that's pretty much it. So after I use, or before I use this, I squirt a little bit of water on my hair. I find that it helps this product to distribute a little bit better. And then I tie it down with my satin scarf, making sure my edges are laid down. Because you notice, like when you're doing wet styles and you tie down your hair when it's wet and you take off the scarf, your edges look really neat and nice. So I don't need to use any brushes every day or anything like that. I just spray my water. I don't have to use a toothbrush, but I use it sometimes, or I could just use my hand to kind of slick it back. So to wrap this whole thing up, the purpose of this video is to show you that over time, like, you can really damage your hair if you're not taking care of every area of your hair. You can do as many protective styles as you want, but if you are butchering the edges, then it's just gonna rip out. The back is gonna be healthy and nice, but the front of your hair is gonna look crazy. So I would encourage you to find alternative styles that you can do, protective styles. You can do twists like what I do. You can do it, you can do twist style, some style to kind of give your edges a break. You can do some styles with like a bang, so you don't have to be worried about slicking your hair back. You can rock some beanies if you want. Or like I mentioned before, what I'm doing every night, if you want to try to avoid the brushes, just spray your edges at night and tie it down with a satin scarf, and I think you would notice the difference. You can even add some gel if you want. But I hope that helps, and I will definitely come back and do an update video for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you in some way. Share it. subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to talking with you guys again. But before you go, I want you guys to do one thing for me. So if you actually struggled with this in the past, or if you're struggling with it now and you found something that's really helping your hair, like, comment below what you use, what your product of choice was, you know, your routine or whatever. What did you do to regrow your edges? Leave it in the comment section below. Sorry about that, my camera cut off. But like I was saying, comment below what you found that worked for you, or if you found something recently and you're doing it now and you're seeing improvement in your in the growth of your edges or your problem areas. Comment that in the comment section below, and I really hope it helps whoever is brought to this video, that they can read your comments, they can read your suggestions, and it can actually help them to regrow whatever their problem area may be. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back every week and watching these videos, and I hope you're doing well on your hair challenge. Comment below also of any victories, any aha moments, or whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. Like I said, don't be afraid to change it up. Find what works and do what works. All right, so I love you guys so much. I will see you next Monday at 10 p.m. for another video. Bye.